Good morning, people. So, I've been, going through some changes as far as um me living, me being who I am or whatever, but hmm, you know.
Therese, look at this. This is today, Friday, I decided to come.
Good morning, people. So, your girl been going through some changes, and I did a thing. Um, Not all the changes been bad, but I think I needed an emotional energy charge, if that makes any sense. Last year, the end of last year, I went through quite a bit emotionally. Not so much physically, but just emotional. I lost my father. I lost my aunt. My sister lost one of her best friends, and she was cool, Like I had just met her from the wedding, and she was a good spirit, but emotionally, it was crazy. And my old place, it's like because I am a natural helper, or I naturally help people, I brought a lot of energy into my house. A lot of bad energy. Just different kinds of energy, but the bad energy really kind of outweighed it. And instead of me, well, I did try to, I cleanse my house. That's why I try to keep it clean. But, sometimes you don't. When you help people, sometimes it's hard to, I ain't gonna say it's hard to say no, but you don't want to see a person. You do have empathy for people. So I just bought a lot of energy that was bad energy. So basically, I needed new energy. I needed new energy in the place that I bought, that I've sustained for 6 years. I feel like it's no longer mine. So what I did was I rented out my mobile home and downsized and got me a tiny townhouse.
Therese, look at this. This is today, Friday. I decided to come.
Y'all know buying stuff sometimes like getting a car is as is, but the way my skills work out, I'm definitely gonna do some renovations. Now, they knew they supposed to had all this stuff done before I move in. This is the Friday before I was moving in.
Therese,
Yes.
look at this.
Terrible.
This
Terrible.
is today, Friday.
But guess what?
I decided to come.
I'm gonna make it work. Okay, so this is my kitchen dining room area. Before my transformation, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. As y'all can see, I've already did my backdrop on my 3D wall on in the kitchen. The brick, I like the brick, and I'm gonna have to tell y'all, if y'all comment and let me know if y'all want to know where I got most of this stuff at. I found some great finds, you know what I'm saying, and I was able to do this at a reasonable price. But sometimes when you want, or when you move, you want your stuff to be comfortable for you. You get what I'm saying? And once I said I wanted this new energy and, got a new boo and everything. So I just want, I just need a new energy. So basically, I didn't like these floors, and I'm not trying to spite anybody, but they kind of looked project-y. Like the tile, I just don't like that type of tile. So I said I was going to redo this, and this is really therapeutic for me. I love laying my own or doing my backdrop, my accent walls and, my panel walls. And I love doing stuff like that, to kind of help me therapeutically. Like I said, I kind of went through a lot, you know what I mean? I went through losing family members. My father, me and him we was really close. I was a daddy's girl, so we were close. So I don't think I had time to properly grieve the way that I wanted to, but I'm doing what I have to, you know what I'm saying, to keep myself afloat and stay strong, you know what I mean? But I knew that the energy that I was around, because I've let so many people come and stay with me, and the energy, it was just off. Even though I did stuff after people left, I still kind of I always redo something in the house. And I was doing it, and I found myself doing that a lot, like doing something in the house after someone left to give it fresh energy. But sometimes that don't be working. Sometimes this time I think that I had 6 years in, and it was just time to bless someone else with it. You know what I mean? And it's just, me and, my boo occasionally. So it's like, I don't have that many people. My grandkids, they'll come. So I definitely have an extra room. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath townhouse. I moved from a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So I did downsize because, I got the extra room just in case my grandkids come and they want to spend the weekend with their grandmother. They can, well, they call me Nana. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get a fresh start, y'all. I just needed a fresh start, new beginnings, new energy, new spirits. And, sometimes I know that people that suffer from depression, they sometimes don't tell people that they suffer from depression. So, but yeah, this is me singing, and I like listening to music. And here is the kitchen results. Let's look at it one more time. This is the before picture. The before. And yes, y'all see that. See how everything, and this is the after. Yeah, y'all. So this is therapeutic for me. So I hope that y'all like it. But yeah, this is what I've done so far to my new tiny townhome. I like the way that I did this backdrop. I liked it the 3D. And if y'all want to know where to get this 3D brick panel, let me know. And I'll tell y'all. Y'all going to be tripping out when I tell y'all where I got it from. But it gives that illusion of brick. So that's what I was going for, y'all. I wanted it to look like it was popping out at you, you know. And I always like my kitchen to be like, gray or black or, colors like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do neutrals, but I like this color better. So I hope you guys like it. This is the before and this is the dining area. This is the before dining area, y'all. This is my before dining area. So, like I said, I started on the floor. As you can see, I already got one towel laid down. And if y'all want to know where to get the, peel towel, I'll tell you that too. You'll be shocked, but not really shocked, but it was really reasonable. And this is the after. As you can see, I did the tile in gray in my dining area because my table set is black. So like I said, I do the gray, black, whites like that. So, and I like the tile presence. You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to lay this tile and it to look like real tile, you shouldn't lay it all in a straight line. You have to, not all rows should be in a straight line. You should do like, miss a spot and then lay the tile, then miss a spot and then lay the tile, and then fill in the gaps. That way it looks like, that you basically that you have a real tile down. And as you can see, this is a 3D art strip that I got, and it kind of is going to be my border to separate my kitchen from the dining area, because you see I have two different types of tile down. So yes, I use this to make the border for my kitchen. And let me show you how it is. So the kitchen area I've completed. As you can see that border right there, and you see where it separates the black tile from the gray tile. Yes, I like this border, and I'll tell you where to get this border. If y'all leave a comment, I can tell you exactly where I got the border. But yeah, this is the border that I use to separate the transition from the kitchen to the dining room. And as y'all can see, like I said, my table set is black. Once I get it decorated, because I decorate my table too, y'all. So, but this is what I've completed so far, as y'all can see. So far, I've done the inside. And I said I was going to start from the back of the house and come to the front. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is the dang on living room. And I think that's going to be the beast because the floor is much bigger. But I also did my downstairs bathroom, which is the half bath, and I called it my powder room. This is what I use, y'all, because I didn't like the tile in there either. I'm sorry. I almost changed the tile in the whole downstairs. I think I'm going to change the tile for the whole downstairs area. But I got this brown because, like I say, I like neutral colors too. So this is how the tile looked in the bathroom before. Now, they did have a grayish in there, but I don't know. I ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't go with my color scheme. It didn't go with my color scheme, y'all. Yes, I do have OCD. As y'all can see, I gotta smell that bleach. So I make sure, the bathroom is clearly sanitized because I have to make sure that I want to clean. You want to clean your floors too and stuff before you lay down tile or do anything like that. So you want to make sure that everything is clean and tile is done. So this is the after. This is the after. This is what I did to the bathroom, y'all. And I went with brown and goldish tones to the bathroom. Laid my pictures on the wall. I got my potpourri and my candles, my tea candles. And definitely I had to hang a paper towel rack because, they didn't have nothing for paper towels and they didn't have anything for the toilet either. So, the tissue. So I had to get a tissue rack as well because they didn't have nothing for the tissue. So I went to Walmart. I'll tell you, I went to Walmart and got that. And I have my spray, my scented spray good that automatically sprays out. So it's an automatically thing. So yeah, this is the after effect of my renovation to my downstairs powder room. I hope y'all like it. Now, part 2. I've already did my living room panel wall because I was already doing the panel in the kitchen. So I said, let me go ahead and do this. But this is going to be part 2, y'all. Look, your girl cannot stop. Yes, I did need new energy. I did have to set boundaries. But this is a new start for me, y'all. Time to put my big girl drawers on and keep it moving. I'm finna wipe myself down and keep it moving. Let's go.
White man, cause I'm on 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 hot drop, top drop, whole drop it like it's hot. Yeah, nigga, I'm the shit. White man out. You see this ice on my wrist, high glitz. Soon as the lights hit, you can't lie to ice sick. White man out. Purple got me smelling funky, red monkey, $500 on them. You ain't seen these yet. White man out. Beatin', you can hear me way around the corner, paint wet with the 24s on it. That's a bitch. White man out. Old ladies, baby mamas, new fiances, niggas, wife, savage life. Who I'm gonna fuck next? White man out. And I use the lifestyle or the Magnum or the Trojan. I go ahead and use the barrel of the tech. White man out. Man, the chain hit me for a couple grand. Oh no, I ain't complaining. Just watch how you wipe my chest. White man out. A bad bitch wanted me to stay a little longer. I put that dick up on her, but I had a flight to catch. White shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. Shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. Shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. Shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. Shoulders, chest, pants.